What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video, and here we have Dax to Be a Man Mega Remix. Oh my god, we here for the first time with some Dax. The first ever reaction that I did to Dax. This is right here, right now. But of course, I know who Dax is. I've known about him since he first. I want to say he first came out in 2017. The first time I seen him was 2017. And he did the Look At Me remix, the XXXTentacion on Look At Me remix. And I was like, I was like, he could rap. But then he just, every year after that, he's just shockingly surprises me with some lyricism that just came out the gate just one year, that he was just going crazy that one year. And he never stopped since. But he has slowed down 2023, and his parts of 2022, he has slowed down a little bit. So I have nothing else to say. I mean, let's just get into it. Let's see what he's talking about.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Too much pressure on my shoulders, it gets tough to be the person bringing in the bread and be the lover that you need with self-care. Yeah, I had to let go. I'd be lying if I told you that it never takes a toll on my mind. I need someone to save me, but I have to be the one who's saving you. When you're exhausted, I'm the shoulder where you mend. Gotta stay strong, what can I do when I can't hide myself?
He was speaking. The thing that stood out to me the most, he was like, I'll be lying if it's saying that it doesn't get to me. And I know, hey, I want somebody to save me. Like that was like the only that was like the one thing that stood out to me out of everything he was saying. Cause it's facts. As I got older, I understood what more was people was talking about as I got older though. So I can definitely understand this a little bit more, but not to the full extent. But I do understand what he means though, of course. I mean, that's what it's like to be a man. So I do understand that, but let's keep going.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man.
I like this harmonizing.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I know a lot of men don't feel the same, but I don't feel ashamed letting the water fall when my heart's ablaze. Daddy taught me that was how to put a fire out. So when I'm hurting, I don't mind to cry my eyes out. I only have a few examples of a man in my life, and only one who made perfection lifelike. So I try to remember 2 words when I don't know what to do. Don't forget Jesus wept and brother, so can you.
I can't hide myself.
Ooh, he's about to kill it right here, but okay, so if I did hear him correctly, he said that he didn't really have anyone like man standards to teach him what is meant to be a man. So he kind of had to go on his own little journey about what really a man is. If I heard him correctly, I might go back to listen to what some parts he was saying, but if I heard him correctly, he said that he had to find his own way instead of somebody really of a man helping him, more so of him gotta, looking out for it himself. But I kind of understand that to a certain extent too, but not fully. But I understand what he means by that too, given the experience I had growing up. But everybody's killing it so far. I like this. I don't know what it is, but there's something different about this remix. Like, I don't know. The original had its own little story to it, but this remix is something different. I don't know if it's the beat or what is they saying, or is that the vibe is a little bit different, but I don't know. It's something different about it. It's a good thing though. It's a good thing. But let's go back a little bit.
So I try to remember 2 words when I don't know what to do. Don't forget
I like the
what
harmonizing.
it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
They say it's all in my head, and I guess that makes sense, cause everything I feel, I keep in, cause it's different for men. We talk about our feelings, we're called oversensitive, we're asked to strike a balance, it doesn't exist. So we bottle everything up in our minds, we grow cold, dark and numb as we slowly die. You ever wonder why it's mostly men who commit suicide? We figure why now we're already dead.
I can't hide myself.
Everything he said was facts. Everything he said was facts. They wonder why we become distant, and it's not really, and it's not even us that put themselves in that position. It's society. I mean, like, what do you expect when we're like, when the man gives less love and everybody else is raised up? But why do you think we like distance ourselves and go away from everybody else when you're putting us in that corner when everybody else is being loved and we're pushed off to the side like with nothing? It's society doing it. It's not us, it's society. They did it first. That's what's gonna happen eventually. Which is why there's a disconnect now between men and women, technically. The gender. This is why there's a disconnect in the world right now. But
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
You picked me up when I was broken. You pieced together words that were not spoken. You found a way to see me as I was, even when the world doesn't show you the same love. You're expecting to do everything on your own, providing and hide all the feelings that you hold. But your heart is deserving of showing. I see you for who you are. I hope that you know it.
I can't hide myself.
I'm glad he put a woman on this to give like a second opinion on what a woman sees and how she views, men in society. Seeing, and then she said one of the things like, unite. I see you for what you truly are. Like basing it on your personality, and basically what you provide, and not really what you provide, but being like, what's it like? How are you as a person? Then typically viewing it how men are typically viewed as. So I'm glad he put a woman in here to really grasp everything that we were seeing and how she kind of responded and what her opinions were on it. So everybody's killing it. Like I said, everybody's killing it so far, man. I like this. Dax, I like this.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I know we all got decisions to make, but it seems that my decisions cause division. I hate this pride. I break inside, but I cannot cry.
I like his voice.
All I wanna do is provide. I was made for this. I'm a father of 7. My oldest is 20, my youngest 11. And they all gotta eat, so I bury my feelings and stay on my feet like they told me. Gotta be grown, they told me. You're on your own, they told me. But we're not alone, they showed me.
I can't hide myself.
Yo, his voice took me for a ride right there. Hold on. I heard what he was saying too, but wow, his voice came right out the gate. So I like how he explained it. Basically, like, he has kids and he gonna have to put his feelings to the side because he has to he has to do it for his kids, so he has to put his pride away and his feelings, you know, in a box and kind of like focus on them first. So for his situation, it's kind of even worse because he has to take care of his kids, you know, and kind of like not really focus on him as much as if he was he was the only one, but he has 2 kids he has to look out for. And I'm not sure if there's a mom in the situation or not. He didn't really touch on that. He just touched on himself and the kids. But other than that, his voice was amazing. Like it was great. It was great. And he also said that now because whenever I say something, there's a divide, and so that's why he does best to just keep quiet and, you know, keep shut. He low-key had the best one so far, but that was nice. That was nice. Everybody's holding their weight. That was nice.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Yeah, patiently waiting for God to show me signs I need. I'm not the man for the job, all the things I can't be. Put all my feelings aside. I think that I'll be better off when I'm not alive. Fought through the pressure for years and I try to hide it. Almost put pressure and pulled it, but I decided to give it all that I can. But this what it's like to be a man. I can't hide myself.
Okay, he kind of got deep with that one. He got deep without getting too deep. So he doesn't feel like he doesn't feel like he should be here really. He feels like he'll be better off, you know, not being here than him being here because he doesn't see like his worth if nobody cares about it. Let's say if nobody cares about you, how can you see yourself as being worth it or as providing something but you're not being loved in the process? So it kind of defeats the purpose of actually being worth it and being cared for. You know, it defeats the purpose of providing anything to the table if they don't care for you specifically. They just care for what you can bring to the table. You know, it kind of doesn't mesh well. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that one was deep. That one was deep. Let's keep it going though.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
As a man, if you show your emotions, they take it for weakness, ain't nothing new. Teaching my son to be mentally stronger, prepare for the battle, he ain't even two. Being a father is lit, but I gotta admit that sometimes I don't know what to do. Provide and protect was the name of the game I was playing for you, and you know that it's true. Unconditional love and reality, but you can't take a look from my view. A lot of my days were blue, but that dog in me, so I fought and you didn't have a clue.
Alright.
When I had it, we had it together, but now we divided, your colors are true. I shouldn't have to ask for no help if you knew I was struggling, I would've did it for you.
I can't hide myself.
Throwing shade. Nah, but seriously, he came with some bars. He came in there sliding. He came in there with a smooth flow. He said I gotta prepare my son for this battle. He ain't even 2. That was crazy. Wow. That was crazy. I mean, it's sad, but that's crazy. And I know a lot of people are gonna watch this video or this reaction and say that this is kind of like being soft, but like it's not really being soft. It's the facts. I mean, it's facts. You can't deny the facts. This what really happens. Like it goes beyond being soft. It's kind of like it feels like you're not like being cared for in a type of way. Like you don't matter basically. It's not being soft. It's like it's like nobody cares about you in that type of way, you know? So it's not really being soft, but I like what he was saying, you know? If you seen that I was struggling, that would have did it for you. You know, that wouldn't it wouldn't you know. That's all. That's all. All I have to do is show that I was actually struggling, or show that it was like that. All those comments and everything like that was bothering me, for you to like, for it to be, I don't know, for it to make it even worse, basically. So it's better to hide what you're feeling instead of bringing it out, because people's gonna see you as soft. And like I just said, you know. Let's get into it. Let's get into it though.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I'm sorry, I never knew all the things that you go through. I never meant to put your pain aside. Didn't mean to make you need to hide. Those demons in your head, they'll tell you you're less than. But I'm here to tell you that you're more than perfect. And don't let the voices make you think you're worthless, cause you're worth it. You've got this.
I can't hide my.
That was hard. Okay, there was another woman on this, but that was hard. That was hard. So she did the same thing as the other girl, you know, her, like, you know, giving her responses and her comments on, like, her feedback on basically what she's been seeing and what's been going on with, you know, with men. And, you know, that, like, that was another dope verse right there. It's not really, I can't really say much about that, because she said basically what the other woman said, but, you know, in her way. So that was still hard though. It was still fire. I agree with everything she was saying. You know, it's just facts. It's just facts. That's all you can say. It's sad, but those are the facts. Will it'll ever change? We don't know, but yeah.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
It's just a lot I wanna say. To be a man requires you to hide the pain. You find yourself inside a hole you can't get out, even though you wanna shout. The pain is just unbearable. Oh no, I just wanna cry, be given a hug, and be told everything will be okay. But I'm not in the Diwamuna. It's what she gonna take. I have a family that depends on me. Oh,
I can't hide myself.
Okay, so he was more like he was more on the emotional side of it. Basically, like all he wants is a hug. That's all he wants, and for someone to talk to mostly. But all he wants is a hug, you know, and everything will be okay. That's all he wants, you know. So I feel him on that. Yes, that's all. Hey, that's all he needed to say right there. That's all he needed to say. All he wants is a hug. That's all he wanted to say. Yeah. This is a good remix. This is how you do a remix.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Look, as a man, they expect you to be strong and someone to lean on no matter what you're dealing with. I just lost a couple friends to drugs, and when I woke up in the morning, man, I really wasn't feeling it. But I gotta try to battle the pain, but when they took my son away, I had to try to find a will to live. Put him 5 years in the job, then I got laid off, and the news had me feeling sick. I've been drowning in the deep end. Anybody wanna give me a reason? I don't even try to bother with a social life, cause I would rather be alone on the weekends, chilling with my demons. And I try to suppress the depression and need of a blessing, cause I'm really about to lose it all. Just remember that I try to be a man when you lose me, y'all, and I'm gone.
I can't hide myself.
Hold on, that's how you come with the last verse. Okay, he brought some energy with it. But he said he was laid off, so he was feeling sick. I think he said he lost his son too. I I'm not too sure. I think he was implying that. So if he was, man, RIP, man, because like that's like a deep pain that you really can't take away. So but I like how he came in there though. That he used all that pain and he came hard on this verse especially for the last verse. He came look, he left off strong. My God. But yeah, like I said, I agree with him too. It's like I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing on the weekend. So leave me alone, man. Just leave me alone. I just wanna indulge all this pain that I can't do nothing with it, but put it all in this song, put it all in this remix. He got his opportunity. He did not fold with it. He did not fold. He knew he had a mission and he did his mission. I like you, man. I like this, man. Dax, man. Come on.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road.
It's a lonely road.
And they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but how you provide
inside that home. Man. Dax with another banger, man. He just keeps coming with it. He just keeps coming with it. See, this is why I like Dax. He knows what he needs to do. He accomplishes. He's accomplishing his mission right now. Just from doing this, he is accomplishing his mission. He knows what he needs to do. He knows how he needs to do it. Like this like, come on now. This is his purpose. This is what he needs to do. Everybody killed their verse. It was nobody slacked on their verse at all. Everybody killed it. This is how you do a remix. This is how you're supposed to do a remix. What it's like to be a man. It's not about how you feel. It's about how you provide inside the home. Man, shout out to Dax. Shout out to everybody that was on this song. This was a good remix. I'm excited for what you got coming next, Dax, because this was good. This was good. This was good. But this is the end of the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. And I'm out, guys.